The Graduate Diploma in Foundations of Canadian Law has been designed to give you a number of required courses that will give you an excellent foundation in the main areas of Canadian law, both public law and private law. We're going to cover in those courses legal research and analysis, so you understand how to find legal sources, how to analyze the information and discuss it in your classes. We will do Canadian legal writing, so we'll look at how style is used in Canadian legal writing and how to produce materials that you are going to be doing in your further courses, as well as looking at some practical tips for legal writing if you are dealing with legal concepts in your work. We'll then do Introduction to Canadian Public Law, which covers things like administrative law and constitutional law, and Canadian Private Law, which covers contracts, torts, business organizations, and those kinds of fundamentals. So it will run over 4 terms. You'll take 1 or 2 courses in each of those terms, and so a little bit over a year, about 16 months in length to complete the part-time program. And of course, there are options to take some time off during the program if you find that your time commitments outside of school grow and you need a break. You'll have a choice of taking 1 or 2 electives depending on the credit weight of the electives that you choose. We are running 60 to 70 courses often each term, so you'll have lots of choice in terms of the courses that you'd like to take. And this can be an opportunity to either build on a concept that you've learned about in your required courses, or take a course that might relate to your professional or personal interests. The Graduate Diploma in Foundations of Canadian Law has a part-time option that's designed for working professionals, and this program is really intended for a couple of different things. First of all, you may be a working professional who's always had an interest in law. Law school is maybe not the right fit for you at this time in your career, but you still have that interest in learning about Canadian law, or you're thinking that you may want to further develop your knowledge in law by doing a master's at some point in the future, or you may be looking at professional opportunities where more in-depth understanding of the law would be of use. And so the part-time diploma is a good option for any of those reasons to really have that formal opportunity to study law, but in a part-time setting and with classmates who are also working professionals and are going to bring some real-life perspective on your learning. There are a couple of different scenarios that may be true of you as someone who's looking at the graduate diploma as an educational option. You may want to pursue this as a standalone option, so you're simply looking for the knowledge about the Canadian law, and taking those 1 or 2 electives at the end of the program might be enough to give you the learning that you're looking for right now. But you might also be thinking about a master's down the road. And so some candidates will complete the diploma and then apply to a master's program. Others might complete just the initial required courses, and they would have a discussion with us in the program, and it may be felt at that point that they have enough of that foundational knowledge to move directly on to a professional LLM. So one of our focuses here is, once a student is with us in the program, if they have future goals that they're looking to achieve, whether those are professional or academic, we encourage them to come in as early as possible in their program. We talk about pathways and options to get them to those goals. The graduate diploma in the part-time option is a fall intake program. So that means we start every year with our orientation in August and courses starting in late August, early September. And so our application period would be starting the previous year, October 1st, and closing on May 1st. While, of course, you're welcome to apply anytime during that window, sometimes the program does fill up, and we do try to give people early offers if they apply early. We know for working professionals looking at the part-time options, they often value those early decisions so that they can plan in advance. So certainly anytime after that October 1st date, we welcome those applications. As a professional who is not a lawyer, you may be wondering, I'd like to learn about law, but I really don't know what program is a fit for me or if any of these programs is a fit. And so one of our focuses here is on one-on-one advising. And so we strongly recommend that you get in touch with us, send us in a resume, or book a time to chat with one of our advisors, and we'd be happy to look at which program is a fit for you, what kind of interests you have, and match you up with a program that would fit your needs and goals. We're here to help you, and so please do reach out. To get in touch with us, use the link on your screen.